last time on Secrets of Monster Island, our monster hunters had wound up on the eastern side of the island with a tribe of water genasi who had talked and allowed the monster hunters to rest at the place where they were at. Laxador continued to talk with Teardrop, the leader of the Water Genasi, and Teardrop had explained that there used to be an island to the southwest that they used to communicate with the lizard folk on it, and explained that they had, as of recent years, lost communication with that island, and that if you all were to help reestablish communication, they were willing to give you some gold and a few valuables, for they have no need for them. And you also, before this, had captured Dalvir Fidelio and Lurko Larera's son, who you decided to take back to Rivermouth and were tried for their crimes, and which the process for what they are going to do to make up for those crimes is pending, but you can assume that it'll more than likely be death. As you went to go talk to Sir Henrik, he had explained that they used to have trade with an island straight to the west rather than the southwest, before Ignition's party had died, and that they knew of a group of pirates that existed in the town that could help you travel the seas to those islands. Currently, the pirates were working for a bandit organization that exists in Rivermouth, but thankfully a few people had located the place where these bandits were hiding out. So now you have headed off to that location. And as you did, you were trying to sneakily concoct a plan. And as you were, your friend Yodele was, let's just say, a little loud. And as you were talking,
that badger and it did not agree.
And as you were talking, you saw a person open the door and say, "Hello, do you have business with us?"
And this is the bandits' hideout that we're thinking that we're going to, not the pirates' hideout.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
You need to find out where the pirates are at.
Okay.
And are we going to? I was kind of confused on whether we're going to the West Island or the Southwest Island.
We'll argue about that when we have a boat.
That's true.
Exactly. You probably need a boat before you decide on that. So he opens his door and says, "Hello, you have any business with us?"
We do, if you don't mind. Oh my gosh, I just became Gaz. Wait a minute. Sorry. Let's try this again. We were just talking about character voices. Okay, hold on. As a matter of fact, we do. We were wondering if we could actually talk to your boss.
Well, we're just simple tradesmen, but sure. And he lets you all in. And once again, I think Yodele had used a spider last time to see what was in the room, but there are barrels lining the room, a few bandits or thugs, I suppose, and once again, this human female wearing leather armor. She has a crossbow sitting on the desk, and she has long red hair that appears to be tied up. And as you approach, she says, "Hello, monster hunters."
Well, you have us at an advantage. My name is Arlen Nightstone. My friends Yuri, Yodele, and Laxador, and Arlu. We were wondering if we might get some assistance from you.
Assistance? What kind do you speak of?
Well, we're looking to hire a ship. We've heard you might know how to get one.
Mayhaps. Currently, the ship is preoccupied with something right now, but we can make a
We'll
deal.
be back in port.
Well, that's the thing. It's supposed to schedule to leave port today, actually.
All the better.
And where are they headed?
They are heading to a northern island.
Oh.
They are...
Take a circumnavigated route and drop us off where we're needing to go, and then continue that path.
Well, I'm afraid that the group that they are assisting is not a group you are friends with.
I see. And are they waiting on word for you before shipping out?
No, they were scheduled to leave at afternoon today, and it's, once again, I will let you know, it's probably about noonish.
Okay.
Yes, they were scheduled to leave at afternoon today. Apparently, well, let's just say I'll tell you more details if you promise to leave this place on good terms.
I'm always willing to leave on good terms.
Okay.
He prefers that we talk in peace.
So Arlen, you're not lying about that? You're being truthful?
I'm not. As far as if we can leave, as long as we can get the ship, I don't really care.
So she says once again the group that they are working with is your friends of the Storm Lord. I suppose that's what their group is. And there was an understanding that you have already stopped most of their organization from word that I have heard. They are no longer profitable business partners. So, but there was a third member that was helping them out around these parts. He did not give a name, or they did not give a name, and he or they are escaping today, or attempting to.
If they're no longer profitable, what is the reason in keeping them around and certainly letting them use your ship?
Well, you see, the issue is, I would, but using my men to stop them from just taking the ship would be very hard. They have a construct with them, and they have fairly powerful magics. Not too powerful, but it would be enough to take out a lot of my men that I'm not willing to spend.
Arlen, it sounds like to me that his ship is being stolen.
I think so, and I think actually we might be able to work with these people and maybe do them a bit of a favor, and you would owe us a favor if we were to stop these Stormlord gang. People.
I'm not familiar with the Stormlords. Have you guys run into them before?
The Stormlord is...
Like, I know who the Stormlord is, but the group is...
Well, he's
foreign.
not a good god, and so you can imagine how his followers would be.
And Elaxdor, I will let you know that because of your sort of religious knowledge that you kind of have, you know that Dalvir was kind of associated with the Stormlord. Destruction and bringing destruction to Rivermouth and bringing just destruction in general is mostly what the Stormlord stands for.
Basically direct opposition to the Lady of the Night.
Yeah, and the Magma Lord, which believes in
We
civilization.
believe in a really decent one, the Magma Lord. Yes, we are. I am a follower of the Night Goddess, but many people are followers of the Magma Lord, and the Storm Lord is one of the few evil gods that we know of.
Yeah, and so basically the Stormlord is sort of like feared around these parts. Like, he's praised in the sense that he's feared. No one wants any harm to come or destruction to come to Rivermouth, so they offer things to him, but he is not praised by anyone. Anyone that praises him is considered usually a cultist compared to a person of the church.
Well, it sounds like we might be able to come to an accord, first off, it'd be nice to know your name. Did you know ours?
Yes, my name is...
Tim?
It is not Tim.
Oh, we're playing a guessing game. George.
Antisthetic Thallium.
My name is... You can call me Amity.
Ooh. I
Or-
like that name. Is she a human?
She is a human.
These are all human.
Various races. They're not all humans. There's a few elves, maybe a few dragonborn,
Okay.
a few half elves, maybe. They aren't all, but she is
Amity's a
human.
human. Okay.
Yes.
Possibly roguish type.
Yeah, you could assume that. And understanding your own build, sort of, and understanding hers, you could probably assume that she's more of a dexterous sort of.
Well, Amity,
So-
why don't you point us in the right direction? Like I said, we'll take care of your problem, and then...
Yes, Miss Horror, we'll take care of everything for you.
Yes.
All you gotta do is steal a ship from the people that are stealing the ship.
That's right.
All right. Well,
Yodele, we have thieves on a ship. We get to go fight.
Yes. I like that.
so I
I'm starting to get to think that you guys don't think very much in my intelligence. I graduated
So-
top of my class.
what I am
All one people.
So what I am understanding
Class, but
is that if you were to deal with this ship, I would allow you to use the pirates for whatever needs you have necessary. And who knows, if you wish to return to us after you have done this deed for us, we may even consider giving you more work, if that is what you
Could
wish
also
for.
be beneficial for you, as we could open trade. That's what we're trying to do. That could help your business as well.
Yes. That sounds like a
probably
great
don't
deal to
want
me.
to do.
This could
Arlen.
be mutually beneficial.
Maybe we should let them know that they need a new place of business.
They
As
need
I
to-
like tap you on the shoulder, kind of reminding you that you were sent here by basically the police state.
which we can deal with later. Right now, I don't mind owing some bandits a little bit of a favor.
I know. I'm just saying is like if we want to keep working with them.
Oh, that's true.
They
you
may-
guys might
they
wanna
may need to find
little
a new
hideout.
place.
Yes, your hideout is known to the powers that be here in Rivermouth, and you might want to find a new hideout.
All right.
Maybe one that doesn't say bandits hideout outside. That tends to be a giveaway.
All right. I'll tell you what. If they ask you what you did here, the government of Rivermouth, you say you defeated all that rested within the building, and the leader had escaped, barely escaping your clutches.
Excellent, Amity. I think we have an accord.
All right. Well, so the boat is on the. Now let me make sure I get this direction right. Southwestern side of Rivermouth. You guys are currently on the southeastern side of Rivermouth.
So we just basically follow the.
Yes.
the
so-
to-
Yeah, you just need to cross. You basically just need to cross the river,
There we
which
go.
there is a bridge to do that. So
Yes. So
Jinx.
let's head on over there. And Amity, I'm sure you'll take care of things here as you move your base of operations.
yes, and if I need to communicate with you, I'm pretty sure I know where I can find you.
You can always find us.
All right. Well, thank you.
Found us before we found her, so
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, the loudest voice, it's probably going to be yodeling.
I have a weird question. Does Yodel a yodel?
That's racist.
I thought that was Namus.
That was Davis.
All right. Well, you guys have made a deal with the bandits, and I'm assuming
They are entrepreneurs
Mm-hmm.
seeking to establish trade in a ability that is beyond the scope of the normal government and regime.
Here at the Legitimate Business Persons Club.
Mhm.
I like how hard it is to tell like which side you guys are on.
Yes.
On my
Like-
side.
Like you guys are on, like I can tell you guys are on the side of good, but there's a little bit of moral gray in that chaotic, lawful, neutral area.
We are, as Brooke said, we are carbon neutral in the chaotic neutral fashion.
Yes, that's right.
A little bit of both sides gets you there.
All right, so you guys just head straight to the place where you need to be. Okay.
Yes, the southwest side of Rivermouth to find that boat.
To the
I
boat.
think we scope out before we head straight on. Like
No.
big. Okay.
Well, I think that might not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yuri, can you get there before we do?
I mean, I'm not significantly faster than
Because
you guys,
I
but
am.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're the monk, so
Yeah.
you're faster than me.
Yeah.
But I'm just as stealthy, if not more. I'm actually stealthier than you, probably. So-
Maybe I got an advantage on stealth, and it's a +7.
I'm plus 10, so
But I can move it. Can I do that? Can I scout out what we're looking at before? Like just dash the way there and
So you want to go ahead of your party?
yeah, and hide in the shadows and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Make me. So you're just moving. So
Before
really
you
quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to real quickly touch Arlen and go, "May the goddess shroud you in the darkness," and cast guidance.
Ooh. Okay.
you have 1 minute. Run.
So I'm gonna roll this that if you are moving your normal walking speed, which is 50 feet, I think, right?
45.
45.
And I'm dashing, so I can understand.
So if you're dashing, I'm gonna say you can't roll stealth because you are
I do have
active.
advantage. Could I just do a straight roll?
180 feet per movement.
Why don't you get close and then try to stealth?
That's true. That's true.
I mean,
want
'cause,
to. Yeah.
you don't need to be stealthy the whole way. You just need to be stealthy once you're close to the ship.
Yeah, so I want to dash as far as I can, and then when I'm, a good 100 feet, just start stealthing toward the ship.
Okay. Awesome.
I don't like that. I think we messed
Yeah.
up.
Let's party, guys. That's a good
So
idea.
Arlen dashes, and as you get close to the ship, make me a stealth roll. As for the rest of you, yes, you can do it with advantage. With advantage, you can do it, Arlen. As for the rest of you, you all trek along, probably moving at, I'm assuming, a dashing pace too, as well.
Yeah.
But
Okay, I arrived just behind it.
Yodeling, what's your?
40 foot speed.
You have 40 foot.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna say then, for the sake of this, then, because
Yeah.
you all can probably just keep up with each other a little bit.
Okay,
It's just
yeah.
I'm gonna say whenever you get to the boat, you can stealth ahead, Arlen.
Yeah.
But right before you do so, at the bridge,
Oh,
you see flying above you 3 what appear to be, if you ever in your storybooks you may have heard of creatures known as lions. 3 flying lions with wings, and place your guys on this side of the bridge.
over here.
Wrong side.
Yeah, so that you guys have more room to move and maneuver on that side. These 3 flying lion-like creatures appear to look down at you, and we are going to go into initiative as Yodeling, it is your turn.
Oh. All right then. How far away are we here? Sorry, I gotta get my measuring stick up. Oh, quite a ways. Well, in that case, I'm going to just move myself up here along the side of the house and move my echo out in the middle so they see him.
Okay.
And fire at one of them twice with my longbow. Why not? Sure. Choo! Oh, that is just a 10. And second attack. Oh, come on. Lord. What's wrong with this thing? There it is. Ah, there we go. 24 to hit for... Yeah, take that. 5 damages.
So which one are you attacking?
This one right here in the
Okay.
over the bridge. But it looks like it looks like my echo was the one shooting me. That's where it came
Got it.
from.
So you pull out your longbow, or I guess your shadow does, and shoots 2 shots, one of it flying over and hitting one of the buildings, and the other one hitting it right in one of the arms of this creature as it sort of just snarls in pain. Is anything else you would like?
No, that's it.
Okay, Yuri, your turn.
Very similarly to my fighter friend, I will a couple of bow shots. Okay. And that is... that's 10 plus... 6, 14, 15. 15 points on my first bow shot. 22 to hit.
That'll hit. Are you attacking the same one?
Same one.
Okay.
Look at that.
Natural 20 on that.
Nice.
And so that's numbers. So that's 14, 15.
For your God,
Oh.
lion.
4.
God.
Oh, yeah, that's 6.
Galleon.
That's 12. 20, 21 on my second shot.
Ouchie.
And my last shot, because it's my first round of action,
Mhm.
24 to hit for 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Yeah, so I'm gonna say you fire, you being a experienced archer, fire all 3 shots at once, 2 hitting it in the legs, and then 1 hitting it really close to where the neck is, and it is looking very bloody as you see blood seeping off of it.
And I
Anything
run
else?
back over here to get cover and pass turn.
Okay. Arlen.
Just gonna do a bow shot at that center one. Is he looking pretty bad?
The one that they've been firing at?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking very bloodied. Very, very.
Won't be able to do much, but we'll just go ahead and just a normal roll on this one. Hey, 14.
That will hit.
Oh, 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And second attack with the longbow. 14 again with 11 points of damage.
So as you fire 2 shots, the first shot hits it right in the torso, and then the second shot you shoot, and it hits it right there again in the torso as you see it make a fatal wound as it falls on the bridge, dead.
Yeah, Galleon down.
There's a
Quick,
reason why they call us monster hunters.
Quick shout out to our fighter. Hey, what can you make out of that one?
Definitely some boots. That thing looks warm.
So Arlube is he is very far away from those guys. And understanding how easily you dealt with one of them, I think he is going to just conserve spell slots, so he is just going to take the dodge action. As he says, I believe in you guys! As Alaxor, it is your turn.
Wonderful. Alexor, seeing this, turns and goes, "Good shot, everybody! Let's get them!" And runs forward as the dark energy starts coming through his skin and his scales, and it erupts around him. And I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians in a 15-foot around me.
I will do that. It's a 15
And
foot.
I will move. Yep. 6. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Wonderful.
What does
I
your
just-
spirit guardians look like?
So it's dark energy kind of moving around, but they look almost like the creatures that we have felled to this
Oh.
point.
Well, that's kind of cool.
So with the goddess being the one that walks, spirits to the afterlife.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that I have encountered. So those are the ones that are around me now.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
So
All right.
you see the multi-armed badger, and the rocks that are now our headphones.
Flish Floosh and Beauregard.
Yep.
So yes. Anything else, Laxador, as you do that?
And I just kind of glare at the two that are still there and just shout them, "Come get me!" And that's my turn.
All right. So they see this dark swirlingness of these creatures that you have already slain, and are going to fly over here, and many attacks coming at you, Alaxdor, as they appear to have spikes on their tails and they appear to shoot them out at you. So first one to hit will be a 15 hit.
Does not hit. Bounces
All
off
right.
the shield.
Second one, 6, so miss. 21 though.
21. As that happens, I look at that one and I will reaction cast Silvery Barbs, and it needs to roll again for me.
It was higher this time.
Okay, so it still hits, but it'll give advantage to our ranger friend in the back. Actually,
Yeah.
I think hold on. Oh yeah, just that I can see within range. Oh, it's 60 feet, so I gotta make sure you're within the 60 feet.
I don't think so.
I don't think you are.
Give
No.
it to
Oh,
our
you
fighter.
are.
Oh, there you go.
You are, but I can't see you.
You
Yeah,
can
you-
fighter.
Yeah, I'll give it to the fighter. So you have
Yeah.
you have advantage on your next attack, as it hits me still.
So yeah, so it fires 3 of these tail spikes at you, and only one of them appears to hit you in the lower stomach area for 10 points of damage, piercing damage, if that matters. The second one is going to fire bolts at you as well, Alaxador. That'll be a 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. 20 to hit.
That one does hit.
So that'll be 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then a miss. So this one appears to only hit one as well, and once again, probably in your arm or around that area, it appears to hit you, and a little bit of blood appears to be coming out. As that will be.
I'm making my 2 con checks here for the 2 hits.
Yep.
Oh,
No.
I actually lose my spirit guardians on that last one.
Oh dear. As these 2 hit you, you are just taking so off guard that you appear to lose your concentration on the spirit guardians. As anything else? Oh wait, that's my turn. My bad. As Yodele, your turn.
All right. So how high up are they? Are they just above the houses, or are they way up?
I'd say they're like about probably 10 feet above the houses.
Okay. I'm going to move out of cover and move my Echo right up next to him, so that
Okay.
I might do a whole bunch of attacking. So here we go. First attack, 19 to hit.
You have
That'll
advantage
hit.
on that one.
Oh yeah! That's still a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, 9 damage.
Okay.
Second attack is a nat 1. I should have had advantage
Ooh.
on that one. Bonus attack, a 24 to hit
That'll hit.
for 8 damage. and then I shall unleash my incarnation. Oh, for only 11 to hit. So.
Okay. That will miss, unfortunately, as you release all these attacks and sort of a flurry of blows, you could say, but not for a fighter, or not for a monk. And you sort of hit it multiple times in the stomach as you kind of slash through it. As it'll now be Yuri's turn.
Okay, so I step out here and see my fighter friend attacking. That one I will go for the one that Yodele is on for a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
And that's gonna be more than that. So that's 10 plus 2. That's 12 points of damage to there.
Okay.
Reroll my piercing damage, and then a 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
So that's 9 points of damage to him at that point.
All right, nice. So you release 2 arrows, hitting him in the wings, sort of taking out his flying ability a little bit, but he appears to be, or they appear to be fine, mostly. All right, moving on to Arlen.
Arlen is going to 45 feet and cast darkness.
There you go.
That will be my turn.
Okay. Let me make that visible. As we're going to move on to Arlube. Arlube is now in an area where he feels like he can do some stuff. And stuff he shall do. Let's see how far away he is. He's going to move up 5 feet. And then is going to cast Sacred Flame. As it falls and takes 8 points of... Oh wait, sorry, he gets another D8 because he's...
That's right. He's leveled up.
So 11 points of damage. As this Sacred Flame comes down and envelops this creature, as it is now Laxdor's turn.
Hey, let's do this.
Wonderful. As the Spirit Guardians kind of fades and the creatures start to disappear, there's still that kind of black energy, and I pull it forward and summon my wings as a bonus action.
Ooh.
Since I am a Gemborn dragon. And that'll give me a flying. So I actually come right up to this one.
Ooh.
And go, that was cute. As my claws extend, and I'll cast Vampiric Touch as I reach out with them.
Okay.
That'll be a 20 to hit,
That'll hit.
and he will take 10 necrotic,
Ouchie.
and I will heal for 5.
Ooh, nice. So as you touch this Manticore, you see some of it turn paler, and you feel yourself rejuvenated with energy. Anything else, Alexador?
That is all I can do this turn.
All right, the Manticores now have people in melee. So is let's start with the one up top. Is going to attack your shadow. First off, with a bite attack for a 21 to hit. Your shadow. All right. So it bites down on the shadow and is disappointed that nothing is there as it disappears, and then I'm going to fly down to you and make 2 claw attacks at you.
With disadvantage.
Oh,
That's
he should have
true.
made disadvantage at
Oh, and my shadow too.
the shadow too.
Yes, you are right. Oops. Let's see here. That misses. That misses. So, yes. Let me roll to see if he would have actually taken out that shadow. He would have still. It was a 16 on the die for the second one. So, but as he flies down, the 2 attacks still miss you. as we're going to move on to the other one, who is going to make attacks at you, Alaxdor. So 1 bite attack for a 2 on the die, so miss. 19 on the die for the for the claw attack.
Re-roll it. Lower the 2. That will reaction cast. Not subtle guards again.
That will be a miss then. And finally, an 18 to hit.
18 does not hit.
Ooh.
And I get advantage for the next attack.
So all these Manticores appear to try to bite and attack you all, but you all are dodgy and shifty enough to be able to dodge out of the way of these attacks. As Yodele, we move back to you.
Okay, now that I got him down in right where I wanted him. Let's see here. I'm gonna bonus action, bring my echo back on the other side of him, and commence to whooping up on him.
Okay.
Let's see here. Umber Knuckles. It's my first attack. 16.
That will hit.
Awesome. 8 points of damage, and then a 15.
That'll hit.
For 9 points of damage, I am going to unleash my echo for the second time. For a 25 to hit, for
That'll hit.
11 points of damage. How's he looking?
Alright, so as you slash, taking out the wings, and then finally slash at his face, you see him fall dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a hairbrush out
There
of
we
his
go.
tail.
Nice. Just 2 down, 1 to go.
And I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 all the way over here and bring my echo with me.
Alright, as we roll around to Yuri.
Okay, Yuri's going to stay where he's at and shoot a couple bow shots. Okay, so a 29 to hit
That will hit.
and a that's one, so 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 14 points of damage on that one.
Okay.
And then 12 will miss.
Yes, it will.
Yeah,
So you shoot 2 shots, one goes flying wildly into the river, and one appears to hit it in the chest area, as it does not look happy. As Arlen,
Well,
your turn.
I knocked my arrow to fight the one that Yodele was on, but he'd taken it down. So I shift my bow over to the one on Laxador and fire 2 longbow shots.
Alright, you get advantage, because it does not appear to see you.
That's 25 to hit
That'll hit.
for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Nat 20
Nice.
for 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Alright, so you 2 bow shots come out from the darkness and both hitting it on its paws, as it is looking fairly bad. As we're going to move on to Arlub, who is going
Shot
to...
him in the foot.
I shot him in the foot. He'll never use that foot again. I shot his paw.
he's going to
That is
Sacred...
Awful. That's just awful.
he's going to Sacred Flame, which it succeeded this time, so it does not do anything. Alaxdor, your turn.
Wonderful. I just cry out, "Good work, everybody! But we need to get to that ship." And I will once again reach out and, using the vampiric touch again, this time at advantage. 17 to hit,
That'll hit.
and will be 11 necrotic damage. And I will once again heal for 5.
Okay, so once again you see this creature turn pale as you appear to touch it, and it's looking very tired and looking very bloody as well. Is anything else, Alaxador?
That... Actually, I'm going to summon my spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
Okay.
Right there on him and attempt to hit as well. And 8 misses.
Yeah, so you summon your spiritual weapon, which is... What is your spiritual weapon again?
So it's I think we said it was a.
It's a mace, isn't it? Oh, a scythe? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the scythe appears to slash down, barely scanning over the fur on the body of it. As
Gave
we're
him
going
a
to move
haircut.
on. As we're going to move on to the Manticore, who is going to probably get one last turn. As bite attack, Alaxador. 21 to hit Alaxador.
I will reaction roll it again.
Okay.
I use a first level spell.
So there's 16 on the die, so 21 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, so that will only be 6 points of damage though.
Okay.
2 claw attacks for 22 to hit. That'll be 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Then for this last one will be a 7 on the die, so that will miss as it bites down, tearing out some of your scales, and then claws at you. I don't know, how are you looking?
Oh, I lose my vampiric touch. But I'm okay because I've been healing from. So.
All right.
The dark energy that have been around my hands kind of dissipates.
Yodelay, it is your turn.
All right. Let's see here. I can move up close enough to. Are they on the ground yet? Have we heard them enough?
No, they are still on the roof fighting.
We be flying over the roof.
All right.
Yeah.
To make it easy on myself, I'm gonna move my echo to the roof, and then the bonus action to change change spots with him, so I can get right next to him. And here he comes.
So you moved your echo above the Manticore because, by the way, it is not on the roof; it is flying above the roof. So you moved your echo above the Manticore.
Yeah, as close as I could to him and switch spots with him. If I got to land on the Manticore and
make me an acrobatics or athletics check, as you appear to be falling now and land on the Manticore.
I'm super awesome at that. 14.
All right, I'd say you grab onto the fur, barely hanging on as do your thing.
Barely hanging on is how I get through life. There's a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
I'm just grabbing and punching with one hand. 10 slashing damages.
Okay.
And the second one, only 10 to hit.
That will miss, unfortunately.
That is unfortunate. But seeing how I'm already on for this wild ride, I'm gonna action surge and do it 2 more times.
Okay.
Kia! Oh, that was almost a 20. There's a 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
And a 24 to hit.
So as you appear to hit on these attack rolls, you slash out its eyes and you see it fall to the ground dead.
Exactly what I wanted.
As you use it as it lands, it's a cushion for you.
You ride it down the house.
Yep, down
roof
to
of the
the
house.
Corner of the house, right
Yeah.
down the gutter, the spout, the downspout, and boom.
Manticore
ground.
surfboard.
All right. So as you guys continue,
How long would it take to get to this if I was dashing? Would it take 10 minutes?
I would say, I'd say less than 10 minutes if you were
If
dashing.
I can do that, I still have darkness.
His darkness is running through it.
Yes, you see this sphere of darkness running through Rivermouth.
You know, there's
Before we leave,
you know, they speak the tall tale of a darkness that goes through Rivermouth.
Yeah.
Darkness streaks across town. The darkness streaking.
It just, you could call it a stain on the Rivermouth. So yes, I'd say you could get there within about 10 minutes.
Good. I want to get there and still time to have my darkness up if possible.
Okay, allow me to do some things before you get over there. Okay. So, I'm gonna move your tokens over here. Or move you guys over here so that you guys can see what's going on. So the ship is on the southern side. I know I didn't really put it at the bottom, but it is on the southern side.
We
As
still have a pier to the west.
yeah, that's true. But as you approach, you see what appear to be two thugs, sort of at this point lazing about, minding their own business, not really worried if anyone comes their direction. And I'm gonna say for now you're ahead of your party, so you can do whatever thing you need to do. But I still need you to make me a stealth check.
Yes, are these the bad guys?
These are just two thugs. You can tell that they probably work for the organization that you were just talking to.
Okay.
They don't really. It seems like they've been sort of told that they shouldn't care.
Oh, what the? Okay, 16.
16. And are you still a blob of shadow?
Yes.
Okay. So what you appear to see on the dock, as well as these two thugs, appears to be a creature. You can't quite see a face, but it appears to be in plate mail armor, with a shield, a long sword, and as you look at it, you realize it has no face.
Ooh.
It is a construct with some sort of magical energy running through its armor, keeping it alive. And you see on the boat, overlooking the docks, a man, pale, unnaturally pale, with a mask, wearing robes. And as you look around and hear, maybe a perception check.
Yes.
And if you roll lower than your passive, just use your passive.
25.
So you, with your very keen hearing, hear the man on the boat say, "Captain, we need to get going. They're on their way. Please." And you hear below deck, you hear, "I'm getting there." And so, what would you like to do? You don't-
I would like to... Do I feel like these guys are going to ignore me when I go through?
You're a blob of shadow right now, aren't you?
Yeah. And what I imagine it kind of, although it's not an actual spear, I don't think it's a spear versus I'm a shadow monk. It's more like when you see a cloud pass over the sun and you sometimes see the darkness of the cloud. That's basically what it looks like. It's a shadow, like you would just think, oh, well, there's a little tiny cloud that's blocking the sun. It's kind of come through.
So I'm gonna say at this point your party is catching up. They're probably pretty close, because they're not much slower than you if they're at a dashing pace as well.
I'm going to go here, and I am going to fire 2 shots at the construct.
Okay. As we enter initiative, the rest of the party you appear to be pulling up to. Once again, the same thing he appeared to be pulling up to, but you also see 2 shots released from the shadow, as you can assume that your friend is now engaging in combat. As get your 2 shots off first, Arlen.
With advantage?
At the construct.
At the construct.
Let's see. Yes. No, wait, no. It appears to see you. But I will say you get a slight surprise.
Yeah, I can still... Oh, okay. So with advantage?
No, it's still just normal.
Roll.
Basically, once you get to where the thugs are, it sees you. But I'm gonna say you take it by a little surprise. That'll miss.
That's what I was afraid of. 23 to hit
That'll hit.
for 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Did this guy seem to see that happen?
Yep, he did. And so
He saw that. Did he see me? I feel like he can see me.
as he appears to be looking straight at you. Yes. So he appears to be able to see you. As we're going to start off with Yodele. Yodele, you're muted.
That's true, I was. Alright, I'm gonna move up to there with my ego, and I'm gonna
Okay.
fire off my new bonus swing at this little fella right next to the counter. So
Okay.
I grab it from my utility belt and throw. Here! Oh. Is a 15 hit him?
It does.
Excellent. He will take a mere 5 damage, and I need him to make a dexterity save. 13, I believe.
He got a 15.
Okay, so he didn't get tied up.
So he just gets slashed. He just gets slashed by this.
By the weighted bullet. Boom!
Yeah, and he appears to be taken by surprise as he kind of lifts his hands up and says, "We were told you'd arrive, so we're just gonna get out of this situation." As
Dagger at him, too. Because I forgot I get 2 attacks. Does an 11 hit him?
no,
Alright then. He's at Bing past him.
yeah, and he just like,
Intentionally missed just to scare him, right?
and he just, and,
Here.
all right, so Yuri, your turn.
Okay, Yuri moves up closer to his party, and yeah, I guess there. 3 longbow attacks at the masked figure.
Okay,
And first one will be my extra special one.
We can
I would
we
like-
can see the masked figure, right? Like we saw.
Yeah, you can-
as well.
Yeah, okay.
So we,
yeah,
okay.
you can now
Good.
see him. Yeah,
Good.
Okay, so will a 19 hit the masked figure?
19 will hit.
Okay, so 30 7. That is 9. 16 on the first hit.
Okay,
16 points of damage, and then a 25, and that's going to be another 1. Not any better. 7 points of damage on the third one. I'm on the second one, and then for the third one, a 22 to hit.
that'll hit.
Or wow, I'm rolling really bad on. Okay, that's an 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. So yeah, 13 points of damage to him on my third attack.
Yeah.
And I got to move a little bit closer because of my walking speed on first round. So that is my turn. Last turn.
Yeah, so you see these, you launch all 3 arrows at the same time, 2 of them hitting him in the legs, kind of crippling him a little bit, and the other hitting him in the torso as he is looking really, really bad. Has anything else, Yuri?
Yeah, was it did so? From where I'm seeing him, I don't think he's concentrating on anything right now. Right, like I wouldn't think
No.
that he would. He was concentrating on the construct. And
No, the construct, you can tell the construct is of,
its own thing. Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Last turn.
So, Arlen.
Arlen is going to go on the edge of this pier and use a key point to step in the wind so he can dash
Okay.
here and
Yes.
2 attacks with the rapier. So he can see me. There's no advantage, right?
Yeah, no advantage.
So I'm gonna drop that next time. Actually, I'm gonna do it right. It's a normal roll. Nat 20.
Yeah.
For 15
Yep.
points of damage.
All right.
Second rapier attack.
He's looking really, really bad.
A 15 to hit
That'll hit.
for 7 points of damage.
He is looking so very bad.
I'm going to drop my darkness
Okay.
so that everyone can see him, so I'm not blocking everyone's sight. And because I still had 10 feet of movement, I'm going to circle around to the back side of him and pass turn.
The construct is going to see you run past and is going to actually can't really get to any of you, but it is going to take
That was my hope, was that he couldn't get to any of us if I moved.
going to take the dash action and get right here. And that will be his turn. As Arlub is going to cast Bless on Alaxor, Yuri, and Yodele. So you all are blessed now. As it is now Alaxor's turn.
Cool. Seeing this creature there, I'm going to move forward 30 feet,
Okay.
which gets me in range. And I cast Silence,
Silence, okay.
where the creature is, and I yell at the party, "That one looks dangerous. Don't let him speak." And that's my
That-
turn.
Probably
That one. That one is going to, first off, I move this to back. That one is going to run, so you get an opportunity attack, Arlen.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, one last thing. I do fall prone after casting the spell.
Okay.
Oh, I really need that to hit. 9.
Okay, awesome.
Too bad.
So you hear
Strike if I hit.
him now say, as he gets out of the silence, he says, "Captain, now!" And as this happens, you see him word an incantation as all of a sudden this ice seeps out from him. As I need...
He not silent?
No, because he's out of the silence. Yeah, that'll hit you.
Oh, yeah.
So allow me to roll a bunch of dice as you need a con save.
Con save. Thank you. 17.
You're so close.
All right, 17. So you save, so you're going to take half of this. And half of 31 would be 15. So 15 points of cold damage to you.
Okay.
As you see him cast this helmed creature, you could call it, appears to be completely immune to it, as it does not affect it. As anything else, anything else for myself? I don't know, maybe. Anyways, Yodele, your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. I ran as far as I could.
So is that all?
And, let's see here. How far away is that fella? That little fella. Oops. Nope. Don't do that. Do that one. Ooh, he's 65. That's well within range of something.
Okay.
I'll see if I can hit him with a bolus that I picked up off the ground as I was running in. Yeah, there we go. 22 to hit. Take
That'll
that,
hit.
bolus.
The dex save.
7 damage, and I need a dex save.
He fell, as he is now tied up.
He is now restrained. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Pass turn.
All right, Yuri, your turn.
Yuri starts running, continues to fire on the same guy. That wizard.
You get advantage
Oh.
because he's restrained.
Oh, hey.
Oh wait, sorry. If he was restrained, would that be that's disadvantage on range attacks, isn't it?
It's only if he's
Oh,
prone.
that's
Only
prone.
prone.
Oh, that's prone. Sorry, getting
It
confused.
doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Okay, so
His speed is 0. Attacks against him have advantage. His attacks have disadvantage. and he has disadvantage on dex saves. Restrained.
So how much damage for that first one?
So that is 7 points of damage on the first one.
Yeah, so on the first one, you kind of see your opportunity as he's about to fall to the ground, and you shoot right through his head. As you see the mask fall off and clink to the ground.
Okay, then second shot will come silently through that silent spell into the construct. And so that roll is 7. We're supposed to stun him. And so that's 12 points of damage to the construct.
Okay.
Turn.
Sorry, what was that to hit for the con? 26?
26.
Okay, just making sure.
I apologize.
Arlen, your turn.
Arlen, let's go for some rapiers and some flurries of blows.
Okay.
Silent rapiers and flurry of blows.
Yeah. 26 to hit for 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Deadly. Second rapier, 20 to hit
That'll hit.
for 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Couple unarmed. 25 to hit for
That'll
8
hit.
points of damage.
Okay.
Final flurry of blows. 26 to hit
Yep.
for 6 points of damage. That was more than 30 points of damage right there.
So with this flurry of attacks, you appear just to stab right through the plate mail, ignoring the fact that it's plate mail, and kind of just kill it as it falls dead.
Like butter. So I turned back and I go, it was like butter.
Unfortunately, we can't hear that.
It's right. You just see me mouth it.
And as you all,
Butts?
as you
You yell out, you're on mute.
so as you fall prone, Alaxador, you see Arlu run up to you and say, "Are you okay?"
Yes, I was being technical. I was afraid something would try to shoot me, and being down here would be harder to hit than if I were standing.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
As I stand up and I kind of brush myself off, I didn't want that wizard casting anything, and wanted to try to make sure the silence stayed up as we're like walking forward.
Yeah, as you continue down the boardwalk, and eventually you see coming out of the crew's quarters, he appears to be stumbling over his feet, and as he looks at you all, he clearly has a bottle in his hand and says, "I'm here, don't worry, we're ready to set sail." And you see him look at you and in all surprise. And basically what you see is this red dragon board in this pirate's
Which way did you
gear.
come out from?
He came out from, I'd say, probably down here, actually. In silence.
Into the silence. So, like, yeah, the silence lasts.
Yeah, so you see him trying to mouth, and he's kind of drunk and wobbly, and he's like, "Am I deaf? What is going on?"
So I take him over and I take him out of the silence, and we just kind of walk over to the bow of the ship, and I say, "Captain, you have a new destination."
Oh, all right. Great to make your acquaintance. Name's Captain Asmo. And I will be your ship captain, I guess.
I love it.
Why are these dead bodies here? Were these originally here?
They were here when we
They-
got here.
They fell.
Yeah, they were your former employers. Well, your former passengers. Your employers
Oh,
didn't want to work with them anymore, and so
oh.
you're working with us now.
Oh, all right. Give me a second. You see him walk over to the bow and start puking into the water. Oh, I can never hold my stomach, as that's where we're going to end it tonight.
The majestic man of the
It would-
sea.
By the way, while that was going on, I would like to loot.
Okay.
Yeah.